The news brought the country to a standstill. The man who had carried out 2 successful coups and ruled the country for more than a decade before transitioning into democracy had passed on. It was surprising and shocking to many who never saw it coming. Hundreds thronged Rawlings' office outraged to ascertain the veracity or otherwise of the claims. Even though media reports had confirmation from grapevine sources, they wished that was not the case.
So how did you feel?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. What was it? Oh, what I was showing you. We are in a bit so much shabby.
It's shocking, unbelievable. We can't control ourselves, so we cannot contain it.
The family of the man who will be regarded by many as the founder of the Fourth Republic cleared all doubts as they officially notified the presidency of his demise.
So we've come here formally to inform the president and the entire government that this is what has happened. It is true. Jerry John Rawlings is no more.
Though political opponents, Flight Lieutenant Jerry John Rawlings and President Akufo-Addo were seen as friends during the last days of the late president. Describing his relationship with Rawlings as a tempestuous one, President Akufo-Addo declared 7-day mourning for the former military leader and directed all flags to fly at half-mast.
I found it hard up to now to really incorporate, assimilate the information. There's a man of great vitality, dynamism and energy. It's very difficult to conceive of him as a dead body lying in a morgue.
NDC flag bearer John Dramani Mahama, who was on a campaign tour in the Ashanti region, suspended the tour moments after he got wind of the news. In a similar fashion, Dr. Bawumia and Nana Akufo-Addo also suspended their campaign tours.
We just received some very sad news. It makes it impossible for us to continue this campaign tour of Ashanti.
The state of Ghana now, our collective mindset, we are united in our mourning for the loss of our former president, Jerry John Rawlings.
Tributes poured in from persons and institutions of all walks of life, including the United Nations, African Union, and former President John Agyekum Kufuor. A book of condolence was opened by the state for late Rawlings, but this was not without political characterization, as the NDC accused President Akufo-Addo of hijacking their funeral. To counter this alleged act by the presidency, the party decided to hold its own funeral activities. Vigils were organized in Accra and other parts of the country, even though the family decided not to hold a 1-week celebration of his demise.
Because we are the rightful owners. We will celebrate, we will mourn the founder of the party the way the NDC want to mourn. And nobody will dictate to us as to how we should mourn Jerry John Rawlings.
The family has since visited various personalities, including Asantehene Otumfuo Osei Tutu II, to officially notify them of the demise of the late president. But the chiefs of Anlo say they have not been traditionally informed, a situation they are unhappy with. Meanwhile, some family members of the late president want him buried in Keta. Though final funeral arrangements are yet to be made known, the president has promised to give Rawlings a befitting burial.